Chesterfield, I said to you, do you know a lot more about your team after the win? Now we've lost a game, do you know more about your team?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's 4 games, and after a loss, you learn about the characteristics of your players. But what I have to say is that probably in the 4 games, the overall performance in the loss to Gillingham was probably the best display of the 4 games. So you don't always get what you deserve. I thought the attitude, application of the players was top draw. I thought the number of chances were made, the football were played, the impact the substitutes made. But it wasn't to be. Do we have to brush up on 1 or 2 areas? Of course we do. We're disappointed with the 2 goals we gave away on the day. But this week the training's been excellent again. The attitude of the players has been fantastic. The application and the focus. So we know we're going into another tough game on Saturday for many reasons. A team who's in the same area of the league as us, a local derby. So all these things added to the mix means it's a crucial game.
The reaction from the lads straight after the game in the dressing room, did that please you? Was that the reaction you wanted?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I did praise them. I told them they didn't get what they deserved. But there was still frustration and disappointment. So that tells me that they're not prepared to accept that no matter what that performance level is. And if you have that mentality, it means that you can go forward. And but as I said to them, as long as everyone has the right effort, the attitude, and tries to do the right things, and you sometimes don't get the rub of the green, which we certainly didn't against Gillingham, you can move forward.
Are you one of these managers that strips a game down, no matter the result, no matter the performance, strips it down, analyses it, shows it to the lads?
Yeah, I mean, certainly I want to show the lads the good things they've done. We all like to be praised. And it makes you feel good about yourself when you're praised. So, and if there's anything to be shown to the group on a negative aspect, we'll do that. We do like to try and show players on an individual basis to make them better. So absolutely, we debriefed the games that we won on a positive and negative side. We debriefed the game that we lost on a positive and negative side. So we've just got to push forward with that.
You mentioned the 2 goals conceded. Is that a case of getting on the training ground, working on them on there?
Training ground, in the classroom, watching them back, explaining the reasons why, giving them a reason why we believe that we conceded them, and what we do to rectify that, and put that into practice. Some of it's quite basic, to be honest with you, and you find that with young players, doing the basics right for 95 minutes can prove difficult for concentration levels. There's no intention from me to try and reinvent the football wheel. It's not possible. So we just give them the information that we believe will help them and help us in the long run.
Manager of the Month nomination. You've only been here 10 minutes.
Aye, it's strange. So, it's the old cliche, but very apt in this one is that credit to the players, credit to the staff, because probably the reason is the combination of just before my time and when I arrived. So it is definitely a credit to the staff on a whole. So just to be recognised in those situations is a fantastic achievement for everyone concerned, and mainly the players, because you become a good coach and a good manager if your players do well and get the results. And I've got to say, since I've been through the door, the reaction of the players here has been tremendous, and really enjoying working here and being at the football club.
Did it surprise you when you heard you'd been nominated?
Of course, I ain't that egotistical to think, and it's not something why I look to. I'm not waiting at the end of every month to see if my name's being nominated. It is nice because it means that you're doing something right. But yeah, of course, it's always is a surprise when that happens. But I think it's on a reflection of the whole month for the football club. So me being the head of it all, by the end of the month my name gets put forward to represent the whole group, really. So that's what it is, a group thing.
How's Danny May? You said the other day not back.
Yeah, we're still, we've got to take this very, very slowly, which is frustrating for me, even more frustrating for the player. Here I am, a manager who has probably one of the most talented players in the league, and I've never had an opportunity to to use him in any way. Never really seen much of him on the training pitch. So I'm extremely frustrated by that. Can't imagine what Danny's like. You know, he looks like and looking from afar, he looks like a player who enjoys his football, wants to be on the training pitch, wants to be out playing. So it's, you know, we're just going to be directed by the medical team and Danny himself. So we've got to, it can't be stop-start all the time, which it seems to have been a little bit since I came in. We'll have to get the lad, when he's back, has to be ready to be back for the remainder of the season. So it's a tough call because you always, you know, desperate to get the best players in the football club out on the pitch, but you have to get them out there safely.